responsibility. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Hey Bulldogs, it's Ellie,
And Kaylin.
back with this week's O-Town news.
Ellie, I can't wait for next week.
Why?
It's spring break.
Spring break is March 29th through April 5th, and we return to school on April 8th.
If you're traveling, I'm sure you're going somewhere warm.
Here's Molly with the weather.
What's up, guys? It's Molly with your weather for this weekend. It's not looking super exciting. On Friday, there'll be a high of 54 and a low of 28 and sunny. On Saturday, there'll be a high of 54 and a low of 41 with rain. And on Sunday, there'll be a high of 52 and a low of 36 with clouds. We hope you all have a great spring break and enjoy the warmth if you're traveling. Have a great weekend, Bulldogs. Back to you guys in the studio.
1 week from today, our robotics team will be competing at state once again.
Here's Malia with more on how the game is played and won.
Thanks, guys. Team 5152 is on a roll right now with states just around the corner.
The team is ranked 22nd in the state and are 109th in the world and are in the top 4% of teams in the world.
So we have a very good robot this year, and my predictions are high, or my expectations are high for them.
I'm here with Landon, and Landon's going to show us a little bit about our robot.
All right, so this year's game, the aim of the game is to score these game elements. These are called notes, and these can be found all over the floor. And so what our robot does is our intake flips up over the bumper like this. This will spin up here. The note gets sucked in just like that. We flip it up here. These wheels will be spinning up here. The note gets automatically indexed up here into a position just like this. Then this is sort of our safe position. We can drive all over the field with this, and this note won't be moving anywhere. We have control of this. When we're ready to shoot into our scoring element here, these wheels spin up, act as a giant flywheel. They spin up close to 1,300 rotations per minute. And then when those are up to speed and ready, all we do is kick this out like that, and it'll shoot out a good 20 or so feet at a pretty forceful speed.
Team 5152 has spent countless hours before school, after school, and during school working on the robot for this moment.
I'm very excited about this team. A lot of them, some of them have been doing it since 3rd grade. So I have a group of seniors that would really love to see them do well at state and then make it to Worlds to cap off their robotics career.
Good luck to our robotics team, who's competing next Friday at Saginaw Valley State. Now back to you guys in the studio.
This week kicked off the spring sports events for this season.
How exciting. Let's go to Nyla and Nolan with the scores and highlights for this week.
Thanks, guys. While the kickoff of our spring season sports wasn't what we expected, we still had some exciting games. But before we cover those, let's take a dive back into our winter season sport, swim. Our swim team was able to win the title of Swim League champions, and in their pool of champions, Liam Smith definitely shows his love and dedication to the sport.
Only being a sophomore, Liam has been breaking records since his freshman year. He is the state champion in the 100 butterfly and 200 individual medley. He has earned an All-American honors, which means he is the top 100 fastest swimmers in the nation. On top of that, he is the fastest swimmer in the state for the 100 fly. At the sectionals meet last weekend, he competed against all ages and came in top 8 in both his races.
There's a lot of older guys there, like college guys and stuff like that I'm racing. So it was good to get experience racing guys like that.
The Olympics better watch out. This 15-year-old swimmer is about 2 seconds off an Olympic trial time.
I'll be sure to turn on my TV for the 2028 Olympics. Now on to this week's sports. Monday, boys varsity baseball started off their first games with 2 big wins against Allegan, the score being 8-0 in the first and 5-0 in the second, while our girls varsity soccer team headed to Allegan, where they lost in a close game 0-1.
Both track and field and tennis were canceled for Tuesday, but are rescheduled and will come back even stronger after spring break. Congrats to our girls soccer team for winning their game against Calvin Christian on Wednesday.
We can't wait to see everything these teams accomplish in the rest of their season.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Last week, the Student Council hosted the second blood drive of the year. Throughout the year, we've had a total of 98 people donate their blood.
Fun fact, anyone who donates more than 3 times gets a Red Cross cord at graduation. The next blood drive will be on May 31st. If you are interested in donating, talk to Mrs. Scott or sign up on the Red Cross website.
For the last few weeks, our National Honor Society members celebrated March's Reading Month in a fun way. They traveled to the preschool, Dick Street, and Washington Street Elementary and read their favorite books to the younger students.
Wow, that seems like a lot of fun.
You know what's also fun? The senior mock election results.
Congrats to Maddie Elkins and Jacob Ray for winning Best Smile.
And congrats to Michaela Swice and Landon Yoakum for winning Class Musicians.
These are just 2 elections. If you would like to see the rest of the results, you can check them out on our Instagram at O-Town News.
Speaking of seniors, we would like to recognize Blake Wilson for his hard work and future goals.
Here's Jay with this week's Senior Spotlight.
Thanks, guys. Wilson is going to Kalamazoo Valley Community College and is studying to become a nurse.
After high school, I plan on going to KVCC and enrolling in nursing.
Why do you want to do that? During his time at OHS, he has been part of the Links program to help more people.
I want to help some people out and just make their life better.
Good luck, Wilson, as you head into Kalamazoo Nursing School, and back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, good luck, Blake. Congratulations to everyone involved in this year's musical honk.
Performances were last Thursday through Sunday, and the crowds loved it. This heartwarming and funny story of the ugly duckling will be one to remember.
Shout out to the tech crew, too, for a great job.
Hey, Ellie, tomorrow's the start of spring break.
You're right. Let's have a little fun with spring break trivia before we leave.
Here's Hannah and Lauren.
What's up, Bulldogs? It's H-Dog and L-Dog back in the cafeteria with some more trivia. If you guys weren't here last week, we're doing trivia between grades, and what grade wins at the end of the trimester gets bragging rights, I guess. I don't know.
Grace, and I'm a senior.
Scotty, I'm a junior.
Gusto Splitzer, grade 10.
Sarah, I'm a freshman.
DeVries, teacher.
What's the most popular spring break destination? Florida, Mexico, California, or South Carolina?
Florida.
Probably Florida.
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 What percentage of Americans prefer driving over flying? 73%, 27%, 44%, or 60%?
27.
73%.
44%.
No.
60.
41.
What is the most popular national park? Zion, Yosemite, Yellowstone, or Great Smoky Mountains?
This Great Smoky Mountains.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, final answer.
No.
Yellowstone.
Great Smoky Mountains.
At the end of this week's trivia, teachers and seniors are tied for first, juniors are in second with 6, freshmen are in third with 4, and sophomores have 1 point.
Back to you in the studio. Thanks, guys. The O-Town News crew hopes everyone has a great break.
See you next time, Bulldogs.